Hello everyone. Welcome to this short lesson with me, Miss Garcia. Today we will talk about false cognates, also known as false friends. But we're not talking about these false friends. We're talking about linguistics. These are the objectives for this lesson. Students will be able to identify false cognates and prevent errors when writing or speaking from English to Spanish. At the end of this lesson, students should bring the answers to the following questions to our next class. Pause the video to write the questions down. First of all, we're going to talk about cognates. Cognates are words in two different languages that look alike and may share a similar structure. Today, we will talk about one type of cognates, which are false cognates or false friends. False cognates are words in two different languages that look or sound alike, but their meaning is quite different. Now, I will show you some examples of false cognates that are frequently used when speaking from English to Spanish. Our first example is library, which is translated into Spanish as biblioteca. It is often confused with the word librería, which is translated into English as bookstore. Another false cognate that students frequently use when writing and speaking Spanish is the word actually, which is translated into Spanish as de hecho or en realidad. Actually sounds like actualmente, which in English means currently. Argument is translated into Spanish as discusión, and it is often mistaken for the word argumento, that means plot, the plot of a movie or a book. The verb support is translated into Spanish as apoyar, but it is often confused with soportar, which really means to put up with. Our next word is success, which is translated into éxito, and it is often confused with suceso, which means event. And this is our last example of false cognate. The word embarrassed is translated into Spanish as avergonzado, avergonzada. And it is often confused with the word embarazado, embarazada, which in English means pregnant. Here are some links for all of you to verify the meaning and the translation of Spanish words. I suggest to look up the translation of single words, not sentences, to understand the context and choose the correct translation. And this is the end of today's lesson. Remember to answer the questions located at the beginning of the video and make sure to bring to class any extra questions you may have.